Career colleges are important because there is a huge skills gap in our country. It doesn't matter which industry you talk about, we're short of computer scientists, for example. The House of Commons issued a report last year that we are short of 750,000 digital technicians. If you go into a London hotel, half the staff come from different countries, mostly from Europe. We're not producing enough chefs, we're not producing enough people running hotels. And so we've got to now grow more homegrown talent. That is what career colleges are all about in a whole range of different industries.
I'm very proud to be part of the Career Colleges Trust, which is a charity aimed at improving the life and work prospects of young people. We are a growing network of employer-led education providers. So think sector specialist colleges, health career college, digital career college, professional services, construction. These are all areas where there are acute skill shortages in the UK and where young people have really genuine great career prospects if they go into these industries. The biggest problem, of course, is that young people don't always know that these jobs exist, and certainly they're not part of the national curriculum.
Well, I think it's really important in bringing employers and colleges together and getting employers into the lead on the curriculum and the delivery. That's very important because vocational education, you want committed employers who know the skills they want and make that very clear, and you want colleges responding to that, all for the sake of the students, which are at the heart of it. So it's getting the right combination of employers, colleges, students.
Career college students have a unique experience of engaging with employers. Employers come into our colleges, they bring in projects for the students to work on. Take, for example, Amazon. They set a test to develop an app for a charity, and they got several career colleges actually working on it. Working on a project, problem solving. Now, in an ordinary school, you don't get working on a project. You don't get problem solving. You don't get making and designing things with your own hands. Whereas in career colleges, you get all of those things. So you're turning out youngsters who have employable skills at 16, but more principally at 18, and that's very, very important.
Our charity, the Career Colleges Trust, has really tried to bring employers together with educators, but also to bring a whole range of tools to the fore that really help young people to prepare for the real world. So digital skills for a digital economy, employability skills, that means understanding how you behave in the workplace. That means knowing how to present yourself to an employer or perhaps bid for work online. But it's also about those technical skills you need in specific industries and learning about them. So when you think of hospitality and catering, you don't just think about being a chef, not that that isn't really important, and I have to say a growing area of need, but actually you also think about concierge and hospitality and front of house and food service. The same goes for the construction industry. In construction, many think of some of the basics, bricklaying for example, but when you've got construction now happening with 3D printers building bridges, the idea of going into the construction industry is far more diverse and involves a very different skill set. So I think our job at the Trust is to make sure that young people are exposed to these really exciting opportunities and have the benefit of employers who are doing this every day, telling them and showing them how this is done in the workplace.
I think the experience that I had at Accenture was extraordinary. The fact that I was walking through the endless seeming corridors and seeing the various business people, the successful ones, and then seeing how the scale of it was overwhelming. And I was a bit nervous the first day, but then I kind of got used to it. Well, the career college really tries their best when it comes to giving you experience and opportunity. For example, they give you many work experience or work placements. They will give you many positions, like working with a media team, working in media design. So they really have many open doors if you really know how to take them, how to take the opportunity.
So where did you come from this morning? Birmingham. And how do you feel about this whole project and what we're doing here?
Personally, I feel quite honoured, kind of like to be here, like to a big thing to be part of like an amazing experience. So I feel quite happy to just be part of it. So.
What about you? What do you feel?
I feel honoured as well, yeah. Just obviously a lot of people don't get this opportunity from like different colleges to do this. So I feel honoured, yeah, humbled.
Well, I think a number of things. I think first, real commitment and support of the further education sector. There have been some encouraging signs lately, and let's hope they continue. And secondly, I think that reflected in fair funding for 16 to 19 on vocational and education. Next, I think better careers advice and guidance, which is crucial, and what careers colleges again are all about. And finally, and I think very importantly, not too much more change. We've got now reformed A-levels, we've got new T-levels, new apprenticeship arrangements, and I hope the government will build on that. There have been too many changes over the years. We've got a base now. Let's stick to that base and concentrate on delivery. And I think the careers colleges have got a real role to play in that.
I want to see more commitment to career colleges by the government, certainly. I want them to appreciate how important these colleges are in the emphasis upon technical education, which the government is going to do, because we're actually turning out employable young people. People who in the past may not have got jobs easily, we're giving them the skills that will get them jobs.